Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad to hear this Tuesday morning. We have a great show lined up for you. We'll get started with our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center at Highway 77 and Baldwin Road, 767-5500. Give those folks a call. Run by, stop by there and see them, see what's going on there. They're really good about being our sponsors on Panhandle Outdoors. It's going to be another hot, humid day, almost like August in Florida. It has really been, we've had this rainy spell come through, and we still should get some afternoon thunderstorms, so be careful if you're outdoors. It's going to be high today, about 88 degrees, the low tonight 76. Not a lot of variance in our temperature, about 10 or 12 degrees from, from nighttime. So I don't know if you've been out at night, say 9 or 10 o'clock, it's still sticky humidity. So just be aware of that if you are doing anything. It's water temperature is still 85 degrees, so it's just warm all over. It's like I said earlier, it's Florida in August, and this is what we're getting. Take a look at our river readings. The Apalachicola here at Bluntstown. Here I showed you the picture yesterday. I'll show you the chart today. It's 0.4. But the Choctawhatchee now, it is dropping out a little bit, then it's going to rise up some. It's reading a 1.3. It only jumped up there like, up to 4 foot last Friday, but then it went right back down Saturday and Sunday, and it's leveled off today at a 1.3, okay? Now, our tide chart, this is the neap tides we talked about yesterday. We really started talking about these neap tides last week. Not a lot of tidal flow around here. Looking on the 7th of August, not much movement at all. Technically, a high tide is at 204, low tide is at 1152, but you're looking at a 0.3 foot range, not much of a range at all. Same way tomorrow. Thursday, it starts kicking in a little bit. By the weekend, though, we're going to have a good outgoing tide for the afternoon. All right? That takes care of our weather, and we'll be back with our special guest.
Your vision is precious. If an emergency arises, you don't want to be sitting in a hospital waiting room. Accidents and injuries can happen outside of your workday. That's why our team of physicians provide emergency eye care to our patients anytime, day or night. You can count on your local experts in eye care to be there for you whenever you need us. The Eye Center of North Florida.
9 doctors, 1 vision, yours.
Come join the Panhandle Outdoors team. Beat the rush and stock up on our team shirts and hats in a wide variety of colors and sizes. For your convenience, we offer a Panhandle Outdoors shop at panhandleoutdoors.net. Simply visit our website and click shop.
You can also check out our selection at Sunjammers Water Sports on Panama City Beach. Come join the Panhandle Outdoors team.
When you need to get the job done, you want the powerhouse of engineering, reliability, and value that is Kubota. And right now, during our 40-year strong celebration, get 0 down and 0% APR for up to 60 months on new Kubota subcompact tractors, compact tractors, or zero-turn mowers. Join the Kubota movement, 40 years strong, serving the American dream.
See and save on all Kubota tractors and equipment at Sowell Tractor today.
We are so lucky to live in North Florida. We have some of the best fresh and saltwater fishing in the world. My biggest problem is not catching fish, but trying to decide what kind of fish I want to catch. No matter what I'm after, I always stop at Sunjammers Water Sports first. They have just what I need: rods and reels, line, tackle, and most important, live bait. Yes, sir, we sure are lucky.
Welcome back and welcome Alan Courtney.
Good morning, Coach. How are you today?
Good morning, Alan. Always glad to have you come in. And Alan just brings so much good stuff for bass fishing, just fishing in general. We've got some great tips for you. Got a lot of good equipment to show you. So we'll get started with our pictures first.
Yeah.
Tell us what's been going on. Have you been catching any fish?
A few, lots of little ones. No size, but we're out there trying, So.
Well, I know.
Keep on trying as long as my wife.
You were talking about your dad had a good.
Yeah, him and his wife went this past Thursday to Lake Wimico, and they caught. She keeps a clicker with her because
That's a good.
He used to come home saying I caught 20 and she caught 2, and she said, well, I'm not sure I believe that. So she started bringing a clicker with her, and she pretty much proved it. Thursday he caught 40 bass and she caught 5.
They caught 45 bass
Yeah,
at Lake Wimmico.
And he said probably 2/3 or more was keepers up to about 4 pounds apiece.
Oh man.
They had they were doing okay, and then the lightning came and the rain came. They went and hid under a houseboat or something for a while, and realized it wasn't going to quit, and said might as well get back out there. And during that rainstorm, he said it was every single cast, every other cast on top water, buzz baits and frogs and things like that.
That could be our tip of the day: fishing in the rain, but not the lightning.
Not the lightning. That's right. Yeah.
But, we talked about it before a lot of times how that rain sort of oxygenates the water. It could be salt water or fresh water. It just sort of gets
it got them going that day. Yeah. That's for sure.
Great point.
No doubt about it.
All right, tell us about this first picture here, Alan.
All right, these are our local tournaments, clubs, monthly tournaments, and annual tournaments from last month. This was Buddy Dorsch won the Lunkers Bass Club. They fished out of End of the Road, and he had 8.41 pounds.
8.4. That's not a big bag, but it won.
No. Yeah, a win is a win.
That's right.
This is the Poor Guys Bass Club. They fished up in the Flint River out of the Bainbridge Boat Basin, and Justin Sutton won it with 7.8 pounds. That's just one of them.
I could fish there before, boys.
Who
is this mugshot?
That's not a good picture to see early in the morning, is it? I got lucky last month with Bay County Bass Club. We went to Lake Seminole, and I won it with 11.14 pounds, and that's the only 5 bites I had all day long. So,
you landed 5 for 5 then.
That's exactly right.
Wow.
It was the only limit in the tournament, so that was just a tough day. So, this is the Tri-States Bass Slayers. They're over in the Tallahassee area, and David Mock won it. They fished at Lake Talquin. He had 20.07 pounds.
That's a good bag.
Oh, yeah.
20 pounds.
Yeah, those guys know where to fish at Lake Talquin. You can catch 20, 30 pounds in the summertime.
Wow.
So, this was the Seminole Bassmasters. They're basically out of Marianna, Florida. They fished this one at Lake Seminole, and James Smith won it with 14.49 pounds.
That's a pretty bass right there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they still healthy in the summertime.
Yeah, they are. They get buried up in that grass, getting out of that shade.
Is this a husband and wife or?
Yeah. Hey, I'll tell you real quick. A couple guys that didn't send no pictures because they said it wasn't worth sending. But Miracle Strip Bass Club, 5 pounds won there is the Choctawhatchee River. Gulf Coast bass anglers fished Deer Point Lake a couple weeks ago, and every time if you're late, it's a pound for every minute that you're late past weighing. So if you weigh in at 3 and you come in at 3:02, you take 2 pounds off your weight.
Yeah.
Well, James Grant and Danny Gray were fishing together in a boat, but against each other. Both of them had about 8 pounds apiece, and they were 10 minutes late.
Oh no!
Lost their whole catch. 3 pounds won the tournament. So.
Oh my goodness! Yeah.
So yeah, they learned a lesson there. Both of them had first and second place.
Well, experienced anglers know about when to leave. That
boat
trouble or something?
No. Maybe I think old age is what I told them. So, anyway.
Yeah. All right. Now this picture here, this is.
These are our Tuesday night shootouts. We have.
All right.
We had 3 last month because of we have them every other Tuesday. So this is Katie Jo Anderson and Ashley Anderson. They won 7.39 pounds in the first one this last month.
Very nice. Very nice.
Then Alan Ram. Let's see. That's not the right one. Let's see right here.
Did I get them out of order?
You got them out of order.
All right. This is high tech. This one right
That's
here?
it right there. Yeah.
This one or this one?
This one here.
All right, here we go.
We're still on the Tuesday night tournaments.
Tuesday night shootout.
Alan Ramsey and Terry Smith was 6.54 pounds, and I had a dead one that night, which knocked me from first to second place.
Oh,
so
right.
4/10 of a pound for each dead one. You got to keep them alive, but sometimes you can't help it.
Yeah,
so,
sometimes. All right.
Then our third Tuesday night tournament, Mr. Kevin Toller and Gus Peace. That was last week. They had 12.5 pounds. That's real good for basically 2.5 hours of fishing.
12 pounds for 2.5 hours. Mm-hmm. That's an excellent job.
That's real good.
That is really nice.
So now we're going to go to the media bass, which is this one right here.
All right.
That's the Sneeze Division out of Lake Seminole. Now this was a couple weeks ago. They had 27 pounds at Lake Seminole.
Wow.
When second and third place was 23 pounds, 23 pounds, 22 pounds. So those guys, they figured out how to catch them up there. When I won with 11 pounds, but now these local guys weren't fishing against us, so or I would have stayed home, So I know better. Another media bass team we had up there was Wayne and Sean Creel, father and son team.
Oh, yeah.
21.65 pounds. This is Lake Seminole still.
That's a nice lunker there.
Yeah, they know how to catch them up there. Then we've got over at Choctawhatchee River, the North Florida division of the media bass. Blaine Kellogg and Jace Hilton had almost 16 pounds. That's a really good catch out of the Choctawhatchee River.
Yes, it is.
And then our Deer Point Team Trail, which we have the last Saturday of every month up at Deer Point. Anybody's welcome to fish it. Clinton Kelly and Doug Jones with 10.8 pounds. So that shows you that's 9 hours of fishing there with 10 pounds. And then the other night they had 2.5 hours and caught 12.5 pounds. So you never know.
Now, we just saw some pictures, of bass all over here at the Panhandle.
Mm-hmm. Chattahoochee Rivers, Lake Seminole, Lake Talquin, Apalachicola River. The fishing's good.
Fishing is really good. I hear every now and then I hear negative reports on it. I know at times the conditions.
Oh, it can be tough. I mean, there's people that go out there and catch nothing when the winter has 28 pounds. So, you got to know what you're doing, where to go. But
well, that just shows how healthy the bass population is in this Panhandle area.
Yeah.
These guys are going out and
they really are some good fish in this area.
The great thing about it, they're releasing them, and you can go catch them again next week if you wanted to.
And it's catch and release only. If you get penalized off your total weight for every dead fish you weigh.
Y'all probably get 95% of probably 95%.
Now in the summer, wintertime is basically 100%. It's a lot easier to keep them alive when the water's cool.
Yeah.
In the summertime, you will lose a few, probably down to the, like you said, 95%. But it's always well over 90%, all year long. So.
All right, look, let's go and we'll take our break now, and we're going to be right back with some, show you what these guys caught these fish on. All right.
Panama City Beach is known as one of the top dive destinations in Florida. Divers Den offers daily dive charters that can accommodate up to 13 divers. Our boat captain is U.S. Coast Guard certified and a PADI dive instructor. We have trained professionals who offer a variety of scuba certifications. Come see us at our 2 locations on Thomas Drive and Tyndall Parkway.
When you're looking for sales, parts, and service for your outboard, all in one location, you're looking for BJ's Marine. You're authorized Tohatsu and Nissan dealer. BJ's Marine does it all. They have outboard parts and a service center and used motor sales too. Tohatsu, reliable, dependable, fuel efficient, and lightweight. Tohatsu Outboards, technology for the next generation. BJ's Marine, 1317 Transmitter Road since 1991.
AMW Trailers, Austin Machine Work, trailer repair of all kinds. Folks, you always need to check your wiring. This is a great place to get it done, right here. Trailers of all sizes. Folks, check out this all aluminum trailer. That's what they specialize in over here at AMW. You get one of these, you won't need to get another one. Going down in a big, blue, beautiful building in downtown Millville. Get you one of those new aluminum trailers and get yours fixed right here at AMW Trailers.
Blue Water Outriggers. Everything you need for outdoors. Whether you're fishing off the piers, surf fishing, or heading out into the Gulf, Blue Water Outriggers has what you need. Live bait, freshwater, saltwater tackle, rods and reels, clothing, marine supplies. Hottest brands, greatest prices, friendliest service. BWOfish.com. Shop online. Open 7 days a week, 30 miles east of Panama City. Blue Water Outriggers.
We're talking about technology. It's just always advancing. You've sort of got to keep up with it, and a lot of times it can be advantageous to you as an outdoorsman, as a fisherman. And Adam, I know we talked about this a little bit before and got in detail about. Tell us about this machine here, what it can do. This is amazing.
Yeah, Humminbird and Lowrance has come out with, and it's been out for quite a while now. But it's down imaging and side imaging, and I brought some examples of side imaging and what they look like.
Okay.
Technology these days.
We'll show you this and try to point out what it's saying on this.
So what's happening is that you're looking at that picture. The boat is top dead center, but you'll see that up there.
Right, there's the boat.
So the black water is the depth right underneath the boat, the darkest water, and then the lighter colors, which is amber in this case, is the land. So in this one, they're looking 40 feet out in each direction. That's what it shows.
You're going out 40. You go up here. You're going out 40 feet.
40 feet. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you can set that up to 150 feet in each direction. Mm-hmm. You set that yourself, and it tells you on the left there the depth and temperature of the water, and you can change all of those to read what you want. I guess that's the guy's
all these are all fish.
Those are fish you're looking at in that picture. So what this is, the guy was in a channel, and he come across an intersection of another channel. It's like a road intersection, So you can see where it drops off left and right there.
Yeah, left side.
Yeah,
right side.
And the shade in the land, the darker is deeper. The lighter is shallower when you out there in the land area. So those fish are in that intersection of that where the two channels are meeting.
They hang around that intersection.
Mm-hmm. There's just some other examples we'll show you.
Let's see on this one here.
Same situation, but the guy had it set on a different color. But that's a bridge you're looking at there on the right side.
That's a bridge here.
That is a bridge that's underneath the water. They've probably put there or blown up, or collapsed or what have you. So
that's good structure.
I don't know if you'll be able to see in this one that there's trees. Yeah, you can see it. It's amazing. You can't see them as well here, but you can see every little teeny branch in those trees that are there.
Right, okay. Here are the trees right here. Here are the branches.
Right. Mm-hmm. You can see all the branches in there. It's amazing, the quality.
That is amazing, especially underwater. A lot of times under clarity.
And then you can get these different companies make different chips, like Navionics is a brand that makes a chip, and these are the preloaded on the chip you buy. This is the three-dimensional contour of the bottom of this particular lake, but you can get them for the northeast, southwest, that
wow,
shows. It shows every little nook and cranny, that's in the lake you're in. Those are probably $150 to $200 that you would add.
And that can give you, in a big tournament or just want to go out catching fish with friends, that give you an advantage right here.
Yeah, exactly what the bottom is. And you would use that along with your side imaging, to locate something that you're seeing on that chip. So, now I was going to show you how to read read that.
So.
Because you're looking at a view like this, okay, that we showed you on the screen there. So,
okay, try that.
Yeah. So I showed you the darker water is the depth underneath the boat. So if you took that, folded this picture directly in half. Okay. Now we're looking at this is the depth of the water. And now if you took where the depth of the water was, that line, and folded it out. So what you're doing is, it's hard for me to show you here, but this is the depth under the boat, and this is the land that's heading out toward you. So that kind of shows you, how you're looking at that machine.
Left side and right side.
Yeah, that kind of clears it up a little bit if you're wondering, what is that showing me on there? That kind of shows you. If you can fold that up, it'll help you read it a lot better.
That's cool. Okay. Now, let's talk a few minutes about some of the lures these guys are using. We've got a bunch of them. We'll show you some now in some next segment. Let's start off with a couple. What's been hot?
Well, like I've shown this before, and that tournament at Lake Seminole that I won last month, I had 5 bites. But I had already heard that you're going to hopefully get 2 or 3 bites in the morning, and then flip all day long like I've talked about before. Now I threw the horny toad for about the first hour in the morning, which I was shown that on here before, and I caught 3 of them. And these horny toads, this was a Zoom brand.
Right there.
Yep.
Let's see if you can. We'll get it right there. There you go.
But that's made by Zoom, and they make all different. Yeah, there you go. These legs will kick. It's basically just throw it out and reel it in. It's kind of a no-brainer lure.
Okay.
And I caught 3 on it early in the morning. Now these frogs coming. I'm gonna show you another one here. This is called the Shark, but it's made by Reaction Innovation. But so they make just tons of different kinds out there, and they'll all catch fish. You got to have throw what you got confidence in. But then in the heat of the summer, like I've said before, these creatures flipping baits find you the thickest cover you can by the closest to the deepest water.
A creature, that's got just all kind of.
Yeah, this one represents a crawdad, but this is an ounce and a quarter weight, and it takes that or even more to get through some of this grass, because that's where those fish go when it's in the heat of the day. So I threw that frog for about an hour, maybe 2 at the most, and then I flipped for 6 hours nonstop doing that. And I only caught 2 doing that.
Oh,
but it paid off. In 6 hours, I got 2 bites, And now these creatures, I'm gonna show you, they come in all kinds of. Who knows what the fish think these things are?
They think they're creatures.
Yeah, they're some kind of creature, And then another one here that you'll get. This is called a beaver, and a lot of times you'll have to take this tail and take your scissors and split it apart, so it has a little more action to it.
Yeah.
Who knows what they think they are? I don't think they don't even know what it is. It's just something that's coming by their head real fast, and they're just going to react to it. Doesn't matter what it is.
Well, if you could think like a fish, then you'll be a multi-millionaire, because you could.
And
that's why it's a constant challenge each time you go is try to figure out what they're doing, either saltwater or freshwater. Well, I've always believed the movement has a lot. When you got a lot of something like this has a lot.
Those
lot
tentacles that are on there.
Tentacles and all that little movement has got to attract them. I've always believed that.
But using this ounce and a half weight, that thing is going by them so fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Free falling that I'm not even. They don't have time to even know what it is.
Yeah.
They're just reacting
They're
to
just
something
reacting
that
to
just came by them that quickly, which is a good thing. Sometimes you may not want them to get too good of a look at it, you know. So.
And they make such a quick strike too.
Oh,
One time it's not. They don't. You know. Just,
no, when they're buried up in that grass like that, and that thing's coming by them, just at a free fall, they don't know what it is. They don't have a clue what it is. They're just reacting to it. It's something to eat or something that made them mad for that split second.
Yeah.
You don't care if they're hungry or not, as long as they bite it.
Hungry or mad, boy, to catch them.
Yeah,
all right, we're going to take a final break. We'll be right back with a lot more good stuff for you.
On the water or under the water, success starts at C&G Sporting Goods. C&G specializes in fresh and saltwater fishing tackle, floundering supplies, spearfishing equipment, and much, much more. C&G also has licenses, maps, and expert advice on where to go. For over 59 years, C&G Sporting Goods has been the headquarters for the outdoors man. Fishing, hunting, camping, guns, and ammo. They've got it all. C&G, home of the experts, downtown Panama City.
When you have work to do, get it done with the powerhouse of engineering, reliability, and value that is Kubota. And right now, during our 40-year strong celebration, get 0 down and 0% APR for up to 60 months on new Kubota utility and ag tractors and tractor loader backhoes. Join the Kubota movement, 40 years strong, serving the American dream.
See and save on all Kubota tractors and equipment at Sowell Tractor today.
My name's Captain Rick Corley. I'm a SAMS accredited Marine Surveyor, NAM certified Marine Surveyor, and IAME certified Marine Investigator. Been surveying since 1969. Was taught by my father, who is the oldest, longest practicing Marine Surveyor in the world. We do all types of survey, commercial or pleasure. Steel, aluminum, fiberglass, wood, makes no difference. Give us a call at 850-527-5287 or visit us online. We'd appreciate your business.
Are you still waiting to do something with your IRA, 401k, annuities, or other investments?
My dad has an economics degree from Vanderbilt University, and he helped me with my homework. A lot of people call themselves financial planners, but my dad passed a board exam to be a certified financial planner. He's very easy to talk to, and he spends a lot of time with me.
To my existing clients, thank you for your friendship and loyalty through these uncertain times. And to everyone else, don't wait until it's too late. Call me today, and let's see if I can help.
All right, welcome back. Sitting here with Alan Court talking about all kind of bass fishing. We've got a big $10,000 tournament coming up pretty soon. We've got some more stuff to show you. But first, let's get Express Lane Fishing Game Forecast, our time for today. We're looking at this morning from 4:43 to 6:43. We're about to wrap that one up. But this evening, while it's still warm, we're looking at, I have it wrong, it's really 5:05 to 7:05. I've got it 2 hours off. It's 5:05 to 7:05 this afternoon. That's brought to us by Express Lane, American owned and American operated. Okay, Alan, we've got a couple other good things we want to show on those.
Yeah,
on those
we're going to show you just a
two
few more
lures
lures.
to show you.
Yep, these are different swim baits.
Yeah, okay.
You know.
Now,
And
what's the
they're-
difference between what you just showed and what we're showing now for the
Well,
dolphin?
these are underwater baits. Yeah, you just throw them out, grill them in. That's basically all there is to it. And in a soft swim bait, we've got all different sizes. These
are right there. See?
These pretty good size ones right here. And you can't tell, but that's probably what, 6, 8 inches long.
Yeah, 6, 8 inches long.
Pretty good
got
size.
a big flat tail on it.
Now this hook, you can buy hooks that have weighted hooks. You can use them Texas rig, which is a weight just on a line like you're throwing a regular Texas wheel. You know, and the swim baits come in all shapes and sizes. Here's another Reaction Innovation swim bait, same kind, a little bit smaller. Then even smaller. I caught a lot of fish on this thing this year, and it's
That's
only
a good
about,
color right there.
and it's just a real small flapping shad type thing.
I
But
like
it goes
it,
crazy.
yeah.
That tail, and it's a paddle tail type swim bait.
I like a two-tone color a lot of times.
Yeah, that's a gray shad, I think they call that one. But it has a lot of action under the water. And I've showed y'all in the past this worm. Now this is a regular worm. You can use it as a Texas rig, Carolina rig, several ways. But here lately, kind of using it as a swim bait, just throwing it out and just reeling it in slowly. So a worm in this case is a type of swim bait. You know, so it just shows you, there's all kinds of lures out there that are versatile that you can do several different things with. So,
Okay.
but,
All right. Let's show that keel shield.
Yeah, we'll show you guys.
One of our tips of the day.
Yeah.
Tell
Most
us
people
about it.
probably know about these, and they make different brands. But the keel shield goes on the bottom of your boat on the keel, and here's a close-up picture. Shows one on there. If you don't have one of these things,
it's a shield.
especially, it's you can get them to the size you measure.
Now,
them,
what's it made out of?
5 feet to 10, 12 feet long. You can go to killshields.com. They're probably around $140 to a couple $100 depending on which one you get.
And many stumps are out now in this low water.
Yeah, I've always had one of my boats for years. But you can also just beat your boat on the rocks or the sand, and this is what this is mainly for. And they have a lifetime warranty. I just got this one in because I've had mine on for years, and just now there's one part of it starting to come off.
So you got another.
I sent them a small picture of what happened, and this was at my house in 2 or 3 days, not a penny more.
Oh,
so
cool.
for the money, you can't beat it. It's going to protect the money of your boat. It has a lifetime warranty to the person who owns that particular boat.
Kill Shield.
Killshield.com.
We got a couple of tournaments coming up. Some good tournaments and all.
Yeah, we do. Here's one.
We got a couple minutes left.
I think you know about this school. We're going to put on at Deer Point Lake, September the 1st. We're going to do a fundraising tournament for the Mosley High School band at High Point Landing at Deer Point Lake.
All right.
So if you guys know anybody, pass the word. We're going to try to make them a little bit of money here. It's
Listen, our band guy, he went to Mosley. I had him in class back in the late 90s. He loves to fish.
Who's that?
Our band director.
Oh, is that right? Okay. I don't know
he really loves to fish, and it's good to have anytime you get a teacher or somebody that loves to fish and pass it on to the kids. So our band director. So this would be good.
Get them out there.
Appreciate all doing that.
We're having it after school starts, so hopefully a lot of the teenagers from Mosley will actually come and fish.
Yeah.
50% of the money is going to go to pay out.
Oh,
sure.
Yeah, all y'all come.
We're going to pay out 50% to the tournament. 50% will go to the Mosley band. That one, September 22nd.
This is a long-running tournament. This is a well-run tournament.
It's been around 31 years.
31 years. Wow.
And if there's 100 boats, first place will be $3,000, and pay on down from there based on how many there is. But that's a really good tournament for this area. September the 29th and 30th, the Gulf County Sheriff's Department tournament is going to put on this tournament.
This is a nice one too. Now we're going to be there to weigh in on September 30th. We're going to be presenting a check for $10,000
to me, right? Hopefully.
With Alan Courtney. We'll go ahead and ask him to make it out now. But the Gulf County Sheriff's Office, and they'll take this money, they'll turn it back to the community in various ways. And one of the things they do is project graduation for the Gulf County kids.
Franklin.
And that money, again, all that money goes back into the community and have $10,000.
That's a good prize. Good. Now that doesn't matter. $10,000 whether there's 50 boats or 100 boats or whatever.
But I know last year they came in last year from.
I think I came in the money. I think they paid about 20 places. I think I came in 12th or 15th or something, but got a little bit of money back. So
real good bass fishing going on there.
Yeah.
All right, Alan. These just a couple of tournaments coming up. I want you to be aware of, and like I say, we'll be Panhandle Outdoors to cover that day right there. So
make a little few clips.
We'll interview the winner.
You handing me the check?
That's right. We'll have all that set up for y'all. So y'all always come in as weigh-ins. It's great to see these big old fresh bass and all. They'll weigh them, then let them back in the pool, and then
you can go to my site.
FWC's there. They'll run them down the river.
They do.
I always want to go fish down there where they let them go.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. It's been 3 or 4 years ago. They used my boat to run a bunch of fish. I don't know if you get time.
Yeah, we got to run out of time.
Okay, all right.
We'll do that story next time.
Okay, all right.
Hey, folks, thank y'all for watching. Tomorrow I'm going to show you a picture of 948-pound tiger shark. The big tournament. I got a video of it. Don't miss tomorrow. Do something good for somebody today. God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.